What's up, everybody? It's your boy True, back at it again with another video. I say that every intro, like, should I be consistent and keep that, or should I like try to say something different? Y'all let me know. But back again with another video. Got a couple of sneaker pickups, and I got a little question that I'm going to ask. So I'm trying to kind of venture out and do more than just sneaker pickups, kind of do a little talking in more into sneaker topics and stuff like that. Of course, I go more in depth with that. If you watch The Closet, you know, The Closet is the MKTP, The Closet Sneaker Show. So with that, you know, we get more in depth with questions and stuff like that. But a couple of solo questions as things pop up, I'll kind of review them. So starting off with the shoe, if you've seen The Closet, last episode was Lonnie, and Lonnie does shoe customization. So I'm in a sneaker group on Facebook, and I saw a sneaker customization that kind of caught me by surprise, and I liked it. So this is just a regular shoe. Grabbed it off of StockX, less than retail. When I got them, these actually don't look that bad. If you're looking for a good white and red Jordan 1, I would suggest this. This shoe doesn't look bad. Quality is basic, nothing like that's a game changer. This part right here is probably the least amount of quality, the white. Comes with a pair of red laces, white laces, black laces are already in the shoe. It's just a, you know, decent shoe. For the price I got it for, less than retail, I would definitely suggest it if you want it. I almost thought about lacing these up and keeping them, but if you know, a lot of people, and even Lonnie did some Chicago's. So I'm gonna have him do something different. I have two pairs I'm interested in. One pair requires the bottom, the color of the bottom of the shoe to be changed, and we're not sure if we can do that just yet. So if not, then I'll have a fallback plan B, which I think the bottom of the shoe would just stay red regardless. But we'll see. So that's why I got these, in order to get them customized by Lonnie. So hopefully the next video they'll be done, and I'll be showing y'all that. So the second pair of shoes I actually picked up because of Sneak Disc. Shout out to Greg and George. They always talk about OG Jordan 1 lows. I'm not a low Jordan fan. I'm not a low sneaker fan. Although I own some, so I don't want people to say you're not a fan but you own some. There are a lot of low shoes that I do have. But I would just say for preference. For preference, I prefer high top. I'm a taller guy, more athletic, so for me, high tops is what I love. I have on some high tops now to send help. SB Dunks, all my Dunks, I love the high top Dunks, and this comes in high and low. I usually get the high. So these are, and shout out to Rico, man. So on the latest episode of the Sneaker Podcast, I think it's episode 298, this is a big box. There's a lot of space, a lot of room for activities. I thought that was funny when Rico said that. So it's a lot of room, a lot of space. The box is too big for the shoes, so it's not just you, Rico. I have the same issue, the same thing going on. So these are the Jordan 1 lows. For some reason I want to say coral, but it isn't coral. Bleach, okay, bleach coral. So yeah. So I wanted to try a pair. I wanted to try a pair of Jordan 1 lows and just see what it's about, see what it's like. I'm not necessarily a fan of Jordan 1 lows, but I tried on sneakers for retail price. I said, why not? Got a little bit of stuff that can be wiped off. I won't be super picky on these. Quality is simple, plain, nothing that is game changer. It does have the cracked leather on the front though. That seems to be kind of the theme that they're going with. Which you can't really see it to me. If I hold it back, you can't really see it unless you're kind of up close on it. But it does have like that little crack black leather. So yeah, I like this color. That's kind of why I got it. I have the highs. They're not called coral. They're called crimson tint. I have those. This is a different pink from those, so I can do more with this. I have more outfits. Outfits that I bought for the crimson tint. The crimson tint didn't match it well. It matches these a lot better. So that's kind of why I got them as well. So low top, wanted this color. The highs just had it in the laces. I actually wanted it to be on the shoe. So even though I'll probably put the laces in as well, but yeah. So that's the latest two pickups that I got. And I guess my question to kind of jump into it is thoughts on, a lot of athletes are getting, and I say a lot of athletes, but nowadays athletes get a lot of shoes. And what I mean by that is, I'll use the LeBron 19 for example. I counted And I just kind of went on GOAT and just did a rough estimate, or I say estimate, just counted with the different colors that I saw. 20 different pair of LeBron 19s. So I guess my question is, can you really collect like a sneaker these days? And just like that number. And what I mean by that, if you wanted to collect all the LeBron 19s, you would need to get 20 pair. That's a lot. I think they're what, 200 each? So 200, let's see. Let's do the math right quick. So, and I don't even know if they're 200 for sure. Let me try to look right quick to see what retail is for them, because I think they're a little more than 200. So, okay, 200. So 200, let's do 200, 20 pair. So that's $4,000 of just LeBron 19s that if you collect all of them. And judging, you know, times have changed, stuff is different. It just, to me, a lot of them just seem purposeless. And what I guess what I mean by that is the purpose of the color and the story behind it. I know story's been a topic of conversation as of late with sneakers. Let's go back. So Jordan 3, originally when they released, and like I said, I just kind of looked this up a little bit. If I'm wrong, correct me, please put it in the comments. 4 colors, right? White cement, black cement, fire red, true blue. Jordan 4s, white cement, black cement, military blue, fire red. Jordan 11s was just 3. Your Concords, your Breads, your Columbias, as far as original release, if I'm not mistaken. For some reason I feel like it's more, but from what the source I looked up, it just said 3. Jordan 12s, Taxis, Cherries, Obsidian, Bread, Playoffs. It seemed like all the sneakers during that time had a purpose, a reason for why they came out. You had a home, you had an away. You know, for some of them you had an alternate color. For Jordan 11, the Columbias, I know it was for All-Star. The 3s, I want to say he wore the fire red for All-Stars. You know, if you make the playoffs, you get a playoff shoe. These days you get a championship shoe if you win the championship. So yeah, I mean, back then it was just a lot easier. You know, Jordan, back then I remember Jordan's dropping once that month, and then you wouldn't have it for a couple of months before another pair came out. These days, literally like every week, and not even just one day a week, like sometimes twice a week you have a Jordan drop on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and then something else on a Saturday, as far as it being retro. I mean, LeBron's was dropping so much, the 19s, it was hard to keep up with. And of course that plays into resale value and stuff like that. So I don't know, I mean, just so much that plays into it, and I'm just wondering, you know, your thoughts about that. Like, do you like it more now where, you know, Kyrie has a lot of numbers and a lot of colors, KD, Kobe didn't have a whole lot. I would say that some of the numbers he probably did. I would have to do more research on it. I'm sure a lot of you know, but just thoughts on, can you really, I mean, you can, I guess, but is it realistic? Is it practical? Like Jordan 11, you can genuinely like all of them. It's hard for me to find somebody that said they like every LeBron 19. And does LeBron like say anything about it? Like, does he have input? Does he like all of the 19s, all 20 of them that came out? Or is it like, is that kind of, you know, Nike doing their thing, putting their spin on the colors and wanting to release it? So many questions, so much can be talked about. But just let me know your thoughts, man, about the whole thing about athletes having multiple numbers of shoes, whereas back in the day, you just had like a home away. I think the Pennies was like a home away. I don't even know if he had, outside of the black and the white, a third color. I don't even remember. Maybe he had a gray or something like that. I don't know. Your thoughts on that, if you like it, hate it, or, you know, whatever. But it's your boy True, man. Y'all be easy until the next video. Peace.